I want to talk about PCI policy and reconciling red arrows. So let's click on the red arrow between cardholder and untrusted networks. And here we see two different types of status, one red and one yellow. And this could be quite confusing to someone trying to reconcile. Why do we have red and yellow? Well, the easiest part to do that is to first, click Explain Status. And here we see the zone pair cardholder untrusted. And here we see under the policy rules PCI cardholder to internet is forbidden. And there's also a requirement here that says cardholder to untrusted approval is required. This is a slightly confusing state for most folks that are new to RedSeal, and it's the concept of untrusted. What is untrusted? Untrusted is three particular groups that are represented by internet. These are subnets that the customer has marked as their internet-facing subnets. This is where they're joining their ISP. Local untrusted, this could be, an example of this would be guest wireless networks or labs or carrying connections where I don't necessarily trust the IPs and I want to calculate risk from those. And extranet, this would be typically shown as a VPN connection to a business partner, might be marked as extranet. But we've got three categories all represented in this one group called untrusted. And when we look at the zone pair, we see two types of rules that are required to reconcile that traffic. One to reconcile the access that's forbidden, and one is which to reconcile the access at which approvals are required. Now let's talk a little bit about access that is forbidden. There's two ways to reconcile access that's forbidden. One way is to remove this access. If we wanted to examine some of the access and how it traverses the network, run a detailed path, and we can see how this access is permitted through the architecture. And you could sit down and make choices about whether we want to eliminate this access or not. But sometimes a customer, this access is allowed because they have a documentation, for this. So if you want to reconcile this access, you can create a business decision for it, which will remove the red. I can select this access. I'm going to grab this pair right here. Cardholder untrusted, new decision, cardholder untrusted. See where it says approval? We're going to change edit. I'm going to change that to an exception and hit save. And I'm going to update my compliance, and this line here will go green. So now if I look at my status in here, I have cardholder. It's untrusted. Specifically, we have PCI to cardholder to internet forbidden, but this exception is allowing that and turning this access green. Feel free with any questions. Be more than happy to record more videos. Cheers.